Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and it is still dark and early on Wednesday morning. I was about to go back to bed, but SYLVIE's info went live on WoTV, so I've been able to take a look at what her kit looks like, see what she's meant to do, and it's not exactly what we all thought she was going to do. She does not look like a pure backline support, healer, buffer type like many of us thought she was. She's going to be different than that. So let's go take a peek at what she is, give you my thoughts on where she's going to stand in the game, in the light element, all of that. Now, this is just going live on WoTV, so some of the pictures aren't loaded in yet. Roll with me here. We're going with fresh info. Bunny Loving Knight. The first thing I want to point out here is she does not wear armor. It's hat cloth accessory. I was expecting her to be able to wear armor, and a big part of what she's going to be doing is going to be a very high defense, high spirit bruiser. There are plenty of good cloth armor options, but not being able to wear plate, just something to keep in mind when you're thinking about if you're pulling her or not. Okay, her TMR, SYLVIE's Bunny Hairpin, is an accessory, 7 defense, 33 magic, 13 accuracy. The buff on it is a small AoE buff centered on her. Increase magic by 40% for your allies and drop her own aggro by 6. It's a good TMR. The magic buff and anti-aggro is nice. The defense and magic's good. It's not game-changing. So it's a decent TMR. It's a nice thing to get. You might use it sometimes. Let's go look at her kit and see what she's going to do. My mustache must have loose hair scratching my nose. I'll try not to do that throughout the whole video. Okay, first up, support abilities. She has Marion's Protection. Now, this gets EX upgraded to be 24% magic, really good for damage and healing. Slash attack resistance penetration 40. This is the first clue to what her main job really is. She gets slash attack resist pin in her only support ability from her new job. And she gets 15 defense and 15 spirit. Hello, this support ability is loaded. 24 magic, 15 defense, 15 spirit, and slash attack resistance penetration, really, really good. You could stack that with Mind Body Unity for more HP and more spirit, or Blade Soul Lore for agility and spirit penetration. Note that if you have spirit penetration and slash attack penetration at 40, her damage potential already looks really high for her slashing type moves from either her Blade Soul job or her main job slashing moves. Okay, let's look at her counters. She has chance to counter all physical damage 20%, and it's a heal for allies. Now, is this what I think it is? Yes, it's an AoE healing reaction move. Pretty neat, and one of the things I think SYLVIE's going to be doing is think about Starlight Elena, for example. You can build Starlight Elena Evade. We all know you can build Starlight Elena Evade. You can also build her as a bruiser, or somebody like Thancred, who you build as a bruiser. SYLVIE looks like somebody who's meant to run into the front lines with them, have a bunch of defense and spirit, then if she gets hit, maybe proc a AoE heal reaction. That's pretty good. I like this. I don't know how powerful it will be in practice, but there it is. Okay, she also has Regenerator. This will give her regenerate 20% of the time, and then Preemptive Revenge is a preemptive counterattack, 121% damage, scales off of magic, and increases the damage as her HP goes down. That's from Blade Soul. Range is only 1 on this. I would say her best counter move is looking to be Prayer of Protection. Continuing down, her auto attack scales off of 100% attack, so that's not going to be great for her. Here's her kit. Note right away that in her main job, there are no heals. Now, when she was previewed in the video, I believe they called her a backline support. That's not what this job is. This job is not a backline support job. It is a bruiser DPS job. Okay, so let's peek it. Cheerful Paladin Strike scales off of magic, dex, agility, and luck. 121% modifier. It's a slashing attack, range 4. It's really cheap. I like this move. I think it's going to be pretty potent with her penetrations that she has, and only 15 AP is nice. Bunny's Protection, this is going to be a core move for her. It gives her re-raise and shell. So once again, I think she's going to be good against physical and magic comps, but shell and Blade Soul. Blade Soul's really good against magic, and then Shell also will help with that on her re-raise. Okay, I've got your back. This is dispel all debuffs for self and then do 200% magic damage, range 328 AP. Not bad. It upgrades to all protect everyone. This dispels all buffs for target, dispels haste for target, dispels physical damage and magic damage increase, dispels all debuffs for herself, and then deals 200% damage. So this gets EX upgraded to be a big debuffing move for her. And the range goes up to 4, which will be helpful here. Now, her group buff in her main kit is Prayer of Resolute Oaths, and I like it. It's a 25 defense, 25 spirit buff that is a small AoE, but note that she can cast it at range 1. With the maps that are coming into the game right now, oftentimes having that, maybe somebody need a little bit extended range for those opening turns. I do like this as an option. I think this is a really good buff. 25 defense and spirit's never a bad thing. Yes, there is a lot of defense and spirit penetration in the game right now, but there's also a lot of like other kinds of penetrations in the game. Not everybody's building it. It is still a good buff to make a bruiser team more of a bruiser, and it will prevent them from being debuffed. Now, this does not prevent penetration, but things like, Orlando's armor break will not land if you have 100 defense debuff resistance. So it's a good move. Again, going into her identity here as like a frontline support damage dealer. Think of like Bruiser Fryevia is what she looks like to me so far. Let's continue, you'll see what I mean. Okay, here's her number 1 attack move in my opinion. Clever Paladin Strike. Huge AoE, something like what a lot of dark units have. Dispels auto revive, so dispels re-raise for targets, 165% modifier, and a 25% chance to inflict slow. This is a really good move, hits in a huge AoE. Then her job level 25 skill, True Paladin Strike. 200% damage, decreased defense penetration on the target, hits in an AoE. Okay, that's nice, right? If you're stacking defense, decreasing the defense pin of the target could be helpful right there. Let's go look at her Bunny Loving Knight subjob. Here's where we see her first heal. Healing Prayer. This is a medium range AoE heal. Increase her magic by 40%, which will help her damage and healing. Then is a 210% heal for allies. This is like a better version of Curaga right here. It's like Curaga with a steroid. So if you run Bunny Loving Knight, she does get access to a very good heal that will help her also do damage if she's not stuck in like a healing AI loop. We don't know yet if her like for example, if her AI is Fryevia's AI, Fryevia, if she can heal, will heal. If she can full life, will full life. Then she will go back to tanking and doing damage. I get a feeling that's how this girl's going to work. Obviously, we'll have to wait till people build her and see her in action. Then she will also get Crippling Strike, which is a very small AoE move that decreases healing power on the target, 165% modifier there. Okay, White Mage. She does have White Mage sub, so if you want her to lean into healing and support, you do have access to this. You get Protect, Shell, and Full Life is the big one right here. So this could be a like bruiser that can full life. Sort of like how Fryeviia is a tank who could full life. Full life is really a powerful skill. It's really powerful. So that's what she has in White Mage. That's a big ticket thing there. And then Blade Soul. Look, if you're going all in on anti-magic bruiser for her, this might be the job you run. It gives her a slash attack critical hit rate buff for her and her allies. So this would be a decent buff if you're running her like alongside Starlight Elena or something. And then it gives her Banishing Barrier, which is a 3500 HP magic damage shield. Not bad, not bad. And then you also have like, the attacks that come with Blade Soul as well. And then her Limit Break, this is going to be her best heal. It's going to give a shield to allies in a big AoE. And again, it's another one of those big AoEs. Costs 69 AP though. It's expensive, but big AoE, 1 shield of 50% damage reduction, 310% modifier heal, and grants her AP auto restore 5% to help make up for the steep cost of the Limit Break itself. So really interesting kit. Again, I think of like DPS Fryeviia right here with potential to be a like very thick high damage bruiser that could also be healing your team. It's strange. We'll have to see how her AI works to really get a feel for what her kit's going to be. It's different. It's different, and I'm all about different. I'm happy she's not just like better Yuna, right? We already have Yuna for light. Do we really need better Yuna? No, Yuna will eventually get her 140. Okay, so that's that. Now let's take a quick look at her stats real quick, just for another taste of what she's bringing. 10% missile resist, 5% magic resist, 15% pierce resist, -5 slash, -10 strike. So her weakest is strike, her strongest is pierce. That's interesting. What are we looking at for a max stat agility here? Okay, we can't look at max stats yet. I'll have to throw her into the builder when that's available to look at that. So EX board stats, maybe we get a feel for it. She's not getting any from her EX board. Job stats, total plus EX 23. So we're looking at like maybe 23 plus 35 plus 8. So 23 plus 8 is 31, 66 agility. Not bad. Not bad, but I'll want to look at what her just overall, total stats are. This is the early peak. Okay, let's look at the vision card, a party for all. So unit effects on this: magic up, missile resistance up. So 10% missile resist, 10% magic. For SYLVIE, she will get 10% healing power and -3 aggro. So okay, that's interesting. -3 aggro will be nice, and it synergizes nicely with her AOE resist in her master ability. She is somebody who could stack AOE resist on. That will be nice to go with her anti-aggro. So even if she is up there getting hit, it'll just be by AOE attacks, and she might tank that better. Party effects. Now, this is a job-limited party effect vision card, right? Her job's on here. This also includes like Starlight Elena, Jaden. I think those are some of the big ticket ones there if you're stacking her with light. Human killer with magic attack is going to help the damage, and it does come with AOE resistance 16, which is a really interesting number, right? 16, it's better than 15 by 1. A real interesting card right here. If you're putting these units on the board, I think it'll be powerful for them. And they'll also get 25 critical hit rate. The stat line on it is 5 spirit, 152 magic, 305 HP. It's clearly a vision card meant for her. And if you're running her, again, with like this vision, like my vision of her right now is Starlight Elena in bruiser mode with courage, re-raise, stacking AOE resist, defenses, spirits, maybe dark resist, light resist buff. That seems to be where she fits in my imagination right now. It could be dead wrong and it could be different, but there's my opinion on that early. Then SYLVIE's sword. So this is her weapon that you can get. Healing power, accuracy up for her. Also 15% or 30% magic, which will get help with DPS and healing. It has 177 magic at max level with 8 accuracy, 4 crit. There it is, guys. That is the SYLVIE preview. I'm going to put a prettier looking thing on the screen. There she is. She does look nice. There you go. What do you think she's going to be? Like, I love these global units because we get to imagine. We don't know from JP. So there's my early imaginings of what she's going to be. It's really dark and early at this point, and I'm super tired. So I'm going to go to bed. Have a great day, everybody, and I will catch you next time. Peace.